When Joel Berger goes on a work trip, he goes farther than most of us can imagine. He's been to Asia, North America, South America, and Africa, to deserts and Arctic climates. Right now, he's focused on the rare muskox, which he says provides the best example of how global warming is affecting Arctic animals.
So a couple of reasons behind getting involved with muskox. One was that we need a better sense on what their needs are for their long-term conservation. If we don't ask the question, if we don't figure it out, we can't get there.
Getting there for Joel Berger sometimes means getting in there, like when he wears a polar bear suit to study the relationship between predator and prey. In over 3 decades of field work, he has also studied rhinos and pronghorn antelope, huemul and takin. His new book about his work is called Extreme Conservation.
It's about life at the edges of the world, whether we're talking about the high elevations, like at 18,000 feet in the Himalayas, where animal life pretty much ends.
Berger also knows how to operate in the civilized world. Everywhere he goes, he tries to work with the local people and local governments, because he believes conservation has to work for the people who live there, too.
My dad is a very passionate person. He loves what he does. He lives and breathes animals and conservation and what happens with all of that.
But we all know that love can be hard sometimes. For Joel Berger, working with the animals is usually the easy part. Dealing with the politics in far-flung places can be much more challenging.
A lot of us work in difficult places with difficult governments. When we chart a path to the future, we have a plan. We'll call that Plan A. We stay on that to the extent we can, but when we finally have our nose chopped off or our fingers cut off, we go to Plan B, but we don't stop.
He says stopping just can't be an option when trying to protect species of animals that have been part of the world's ecosystem for hundreds and sometimes thousands of years. And Joel Berger is the first of 6 Indianapolis Prize finalists you'll see featured here on Eyewitness News. You can read about each one at our website, WTHR.com/prize.